Paradox Rift is here, and with it are a whole bunch of awesome new cards, and for players on PTCG Live in particular, 2 new free decks. And today we're going to be upgrading the Roaring Moon EX deck. I'm Jeff from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this variant of Roaring Moon EX. Before we get into this video, quickly wanted to let you know that I am fundraising for Extra Life. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Thank you so much to everyone that has donated to the cause so far. Again, apologies for the delay on the Extra Life Marathon. Unfortunately, was not able to do it this past weekend. I will keep you posted on if/when I can run the marathon. Things are a little touch and go here in, off of the stream, and I will let you know if I am able to continue the marathon. For now, it's a TBD. However, if you have donated, thank you. Your rewards are on the way. I'm going to start working on those this week. And if you have not donated yet, it is not too late to get some sweet rewards from me, including a signed Pokemon card from me and some prints of my spray paint art, including this Pikachu print, this Mew print, this Mario Kart Rainbow Road print, and this original waterfall painting. So all of the details you're going to find in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, let's go back to the video. At the time of this recording, I've seen 2 major ways to play Roaring Moon. One of them featuring Brute Bonnet with the future capsules, and another one featuring Radiant Greninja. And today we are going to be looking at the Radiant Greninja variant of Roaring Moon. I think there are pros and cons to both, but today we're going to be looking at the Greninja variant of Roaring Moon. So let's start with Roaring Moon, which is a new ancient Pokemon. You see the ancient tag here on the top right corner. This is a basic Pokemon, 230 HP, which is nice. It's a little bit above kind of that magic number of 220, so it is a little annoying to knock out, especially for other Roaring Moons. It has 2 incredibly strong attacks. First one is Frenzied Gouging for 2 dark and a colorless. Lets you knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. Just straight up gone. Incredibly powerful move, especially against multi-prize Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out this way, this Pokemon does 200 damage to itself. Now that's a big caveat, leaving you with only 30 HP remaining, and in certain matchups you're going to get punished really bad for that, so be careful when you use Frenzied Gouging. The other attack is pretty good though as well. Calamity Storm for 2 dark and a colorless does 100 damage, and you may discard a stadium in play. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage. There's between your stadiums and your opponent's stadiums, there's almost always a stadium in play, which does give you access to a solid 220 damage attack, which you're going to try and use to try and keep your HP up, and only use Frenzied Gouging when you're really going to take a multi-prize KO. So this deck is very turbo in the way that it's built. There's not too many frills here. We've got the 4 Roaring Moons. We've got 1 Lumineon V. Lets you grab a supporter from your deck and put it into your hand. This is incredibly helpful for grabbing stuff like Sada's Vitality. We've got 1 Mew EX. This has the great ability Restart, lets you drop to 3 cards, and then Genome Hacking is a cool attack as well, which is totally possible to use in this deck because we run a bunch of energy switches, and this can let you copy stuff like Lost Impact or any other move where you don't want to burn the Frenzied Gouging or the Calamity Storm. Mew EX's attack is pretty sick. We do have Radiant Greninja here, and one of the cool things about this deck is that, yes, we actually can use Moonlight Shuriken to attack because we do have a couple of water energies in the deck. So for 2 water and a colorless, you do 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, and that's pretty sick, especially since not as many people online right now are using the Greninja package. The Greninja package is, I've seen it a little more in online tournaments, but I do like this as an option, giving you another single prize attack option in this deck. On top of that, Concealed Cards is just fantastic. Lets you discard an energy, draw 2 cards, synergizes really well with Dark Patch, and that's fantastic as well. We do have the new Morpeko from Paradox Rift, where its ability lets it get free retreat if there's no energy on it, and its Energizer Wheel attack is really solid. 2 dark, you do 70 damage, and you get to move 2 dark energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. You can move this. I mean, the obvious target is your Roaring Moon, but you can move it to the Mew, and you could even move it to the Greninja if you wanted to. You probably don't, but you could. And then we've also got one Squawkabilly here, especially if you're going second. This is an absolute aggro deck where you'll want to use Squawk and Seize, discard your hand, draw 6 cards. This only works on your first turn, but it does potentially set you up for some massive turn 1 KOs with Roaring Moon EX. So trainer cards, we have 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of your choice, and on top of that, it does synergize well with discarding energy and reattaching with Dark Patch, which is great. We only have a couple switch options here. There's a decent amount with the Cross Switcher. So we got one switch card, lets you move the active Pokemon to the bench and heal 30 off the active before you move it to the bench. We do have a Escape Rope to flip active Pokemon for both sides. 4 copies of Dark Patch lets you attach a Dark Energy from your bench from your discard pile to a bench Pokemon. New card here, arguably the best card in the whole set of Paradox Rift, Earthen Vessel. You discard a card and you get to grab 2 energies from your deck and put them into your hand. Absolutely phenomenal card that so many decks are going to use, and this is one of the good ones that uses it as well. 4 copies of Cross Switcher. This is a heavy item build, and we're going to be using Cross Switchers as our primary gusting option. We do have 4 copies of PokéStop that lets us discard the top 3 cards of our deck, and any items we reveal, we get to keep them. And this is where Cross Switcher comes in really handy. Also helps us dig through the deck a little further. 4 copies of E-Switch, which is aggressive for sure, but I love Energy Switch in this deck in particular. There might be times where you are trying to move energy around between like a damaged Roaring Moon to a fresh one, or moving energy to the Mew, or moving energy to the Greninja. 4 copies of Energy Switch gives us that flexibility to attack with whatever we want. We've got 3 copies of Trekking Shoes, help us dig through our deck even further. You look at the top card of your deck, you can keep it or you can discard it and then grab the next card up from the deck. 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass, because we very much want to start wide with this deck. 1 copy of Iono for some hand disruption. Yeah, both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of the deck, and draw equal to the number of prize cards they have left. We do not run any sort of draw support outside of Iono. You are really trying to aggro through this deck with the Pokestops, with the Trekking Shoes, and Iono is like basically your emergency card if need be. And if you're playing against something like Lost Box and you want to disrupt their hand, you've got a little bit of disruption here as well. New card, Professor Sada's Vitality. Absolutely amazing card for ancient Pokemon. You get to choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them, and you get to draw 3 cards on top. So 2 energies plus 3 cards, and this synergizes so well with the energy switches, and you could attach 2 water with Sada's Vitality, Energy Switch, all that stuff. It's an awesome card. You're going to want 4 of these in your deck. We've got 1 copy of Pal Pad to get 2 supporters from the discard pile back into the deck, and 1 copy of Boss's Orders. Again, we are using Cross Switchers mostly, but between Pal Pad and Boss's Orders, we can just use 2 support gustings if we need to. And then we've got 11 energy total. We have 8 dark and 3 water energy to make the Greninja attack a little more feasible. I will admit, playing this deck, there's a lot of sequencing, and you're trying to burn through your deck and your resources. I still have a lot to learn. We are on like the first couple of days of this set. I am still trying to learn the particulars of this, and you're going to see in the matches, I missequenced some stuff here pretty bad, that I will admit. But yeah, your general game plan, you're trying to go really fast, take massive KOs with Roaring Moon EX and Calamity Storm or Frenzied Gouging, and then where needed, you do have some extra attacks with the Morpeko and the Mew and the Greninja. All right, let's get to these matches. Okay, they get to see that we have the water energy. That's actually kind of annoying. Let's go and start Greninja in the active. Lost Tina. Interesting. And they've already benched 2 Giratina. That is aggressive. That is aggressive. That's actually something we could potentially punish here. Right off the bat, we could go... Hypothetically, we could get the turn 1 dunk on a Giratina right now. Oh, God. Okay. That was not a good start for a Giratina deck. Let's go and... Battle VIP Pass. We'll get ourselves a Squawk and a... Let's get the Morpeko down just in an absolute worst case scenario. We completely brick on this whole pickup. Let's go and get rid... Earthen Vessel, the basic energy. Turn that into 2 energy. And let's go and get rid of... I actually should have gotten a second Roaring Moon down. That is actually a miss on my part. Let's go and PokéStop here. Yeah, let's PokéStop first. Okay. We have 3 Dark Energy in the... We can get a turn 1 attack. We can get a turn 1 attack. Let's go, and I should have benched a second. Oof. I think this is still okay. Yeah, actually, if we go... hold on. No, we still can't attack. This is profoundly annoying. Let's go and get rid of Battle VIP Pass. And yeah, I have missequenced this into oblivion. There is a world where we could have gotten an attack off here, and now we just don't. Let's go and attach the energy to Greninja here. And we will pass. That was a cringe turn. Absolute cringe turn. Now, we could still, like, if they brick off this Comfey, then we're still fine. What did they just flush? I saw, like, a weird... Okay, Spiritomb and a Giratina V. They definitely don't need that. I kind of hope... In a way, I kind of hope they get... Okay, yep. Sure, this is really bad for a Giratina here. Being stuck with this. They are going to go Abyss Seeking here. I don't mind that play at all for them. They get 2 in the Lost Zone. And they did lose the Cramorant in the process. Let's go and see what we can hit. I really hope we can get like a Cross Switcher play. I don't want to use Boss here, but yeah, we could. And it wouldn't be a bad use of our... I guess we could Calamity Storm. Yeah, we could Calamity Storm, just take out this Giratina V and save the Frenzied Gouging for later. I guess the threat is how long is it going to take them to get to 7? Yeah, we may not want to get too greedy here. Okay, let's see how we... Okay, we do have Professor Sada's Vitality. We could actually... Okay, how... Because we could Greninja here, too, which would be kind of cool. It would be kind of funny. Okay, let's go for it. We do have a second energy here. Yes, we do have the Greninja play on tap. Let's go and do that. So let's go and energy switch. Let's go attach a water and energy switch here to this Radiant Greninja. I want a... Let's go and PokéStop here real quick. Ooh, that was a sick PokéStop. Let's go and get rid of Ultra Ball, Basic Energy, and we'll get a second Roaring Moon down so we can get more value out of our Professor Sada's Vitality here. And yeah, double Dark. Yeah, I like that. Let's go. Double Dark Energy. Dark. Draw 3. Okay. And we can keep digging. We can keep digging. Put this card into our hand. Yeah, let's do that. Just in case. And yeah, we can soften up the... We'll take out the Comfey and soften up this Giratina V-Star And we'll get rid of the 2 waters here. All right, there we go. Now, this is not... Our opponent's not playing this particularly... I mean, they're having a rough go at it, TBH. They will have to Abyss Seeking. And now we can Calamity Storm this Giratina V-Star, which would be very nice. How many... We still have 3 Dark Patches floating around, which is also very nice. Depending on how this goes, there's even potentially a world where we Greninja again. Okay, let's see how they play it out. I admit, this is not... At this point in time, it's not the most competitive, and we may have not even played this optimally, like softening up the... I did want to go for the Greninja play, though. Whether it was optimal or not, I wanted to show that this deck can do it, and we do take out a Comfey. It cuts off their ability to do Lost Zone things. And yeah, if we could hit a Professor Sada's Vitality right now, that's actually... That would be kind of sick. Go double water... Do a couple more E-switches. Yeah, we have 3 more E-switches in the deck, so it's not out of the realm of possibility for us to hit that play. And is there Lumineon is still in the deck, so we can potentially get a Sada's Vitality play a little later in the game. They have 7 in the Lost Zone, so they could potentially pop off here. But do they really want to attack with... They probably don't want to burn Giratina V-Star Lost Impact on a Morpeko here. Okay, so we've got 2 Vitalities in the discard. Let's see how we play this. They may just go for the Abyss Seeking play again. Just get more in the Lost Zone at this point. Oh, okay. Are they just going to Lost Impact here? Okay, they get the double Giratina V-Star. And the Greninja. They might just put the Greninja as a shield. No, they're going to... Okay. Oh, they counter catcher. That's annoying. I forgot that that was a thing that's possible with this deck now. Okay. That changes things. That changes things. Now, we have to get... How do we get double Sada's Vitality? We have to get Sada's Vitality in here. Yeah, I wanted to Lumineon, but Lumineon is actually a bit of a problem here. Yeah, now they're going to get double Giratina going, and that's kind of awful. Let's see how we play, because we could also Lost Impact with the Mew and while keeping Roaring Moon in play. So, okay. Okay, we still have options. We still have options. This is not over. Okay. Let's go and get How much energy is in play? 5, 6, 7. I'm going to get rid of 1 Cross Switcher and see what energy we have left. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to Greninja play here anymore. Let's go and dig. See what we have. We do get an Energy Switch. Okay. I want to... I don't want to play boss right now. I may want to play boss later. Let's get rid of the boss for now. Get a... I think we have to get a second Roaring Moon down. And let's go and Pal Pad in the boss back. Okay. Let's go and hit the PokéStop and see if we can get like Dark Patches or anything. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be the absolute worst. Okay, I could Greninja again. Can we actually? No, we have 2 waters in the discard pile. So, we can Energy Switch to Roaring Moon. Yeah, that's a thing we can do. How many Sada's Vitality? We've only got 1 more left. That's annoying. Let's go and attach the 3rd energy to Roaring Moon. I will Cross Switcher here. Let's go and get rid of this one. Like, if we're going to... I guess I should have... Okay, I probably could have sequenced that better. Okay, at least we get the Dark Patch here. And we could potentially get Sada's Vitality off the next play. And let's go and Frenzied Gouging. Just wipe that off the board. Now, we do potentially give them the 3-prize play with the Greninja. Oh gosh, double Battle VIP Pass. That's annoying. Really weird sequence of events there. I probably could have sequenced that better. I probably should have just gone in with the Roaring Moon and attacked the damaged one rather than gusting around. Then we would still have... We wouldn't have softened this one up. Definitely still a lot to learn for me with this deck. Interesting they got rid of the Jet Energy there. They can probably Sableye, take this out, soften up some things. Very annoying. Very annoying. And yeah, they have a giant hand of cards again. What the heck? I am very annoyed. Okay. Yeah, the Sableye taking out the Roaring Moon is a bad look for us. Because at that point, then it's just easy pickings for Giratina V-Star on the bench to just take us out. Hopefully they're stuck here. Hopefully they don't have Mirage Gate into a whole bunch of things. They do have a bunch of energy in the discard. And they burn their attach on the Jet Energy on the Comfey. They might be stuck. We have 5 energies, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, almost all of our energy is spoken for. How many Dark Patches do we have? 2 more Dark Patches floating around. If they are stuck here, then we potentially have something go. Nope, they're not. No, they are not. And they'll just probably... Are they going to have to burn Star Requiem here? That would be unfortunate. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Absolutely. That's probably the best case scenario for us there. Okay. Okay, we get a Dark Patch. That's fantastic. And I think we also get rid of... We can get the Dark Energy. Ooh, is there a world where we get a Greninja Snipe here? Let's get the Water Energy. Oh, hold on, cancel. We can grab 2 energy here. If we could go and snipe... Okay, we might be getting greedy. Let's go and PokéStop here. Oh, God, that was a terrible... that was a terrible turn of events there. Okay, let's go and attach the Water Energy. Oh, no, let's go attach the Dark. And we'll retreat into the Roaring Moon. And I think we just blast for Calamity Storm. And we discard the stadium, yes. Now it's down to 1 prize. They need to take 2. I don't think they have anything that can do 200. They might get... Theoretically, they could get a shred on a Giratina, on the Squawkabilly, or something insane like that. They've only got 4 cards left, though. Can they do it? Can they do it? Okay, they flush a Jet Energy down. Like, if they're only doing Sableye right now, we just win. Okay, they Escape Rope. And yeah, we'll go and put Mew up. And I kind of hope that's it. I think they're going to dig to the bottom of the deck. And no, okay. If they're going to Sableye, then that's just it. Okay, they'll boss up the Squawk, and they're going to try and go for the trap here. I don't blame them. Yeah, they're just going to go for the trap. Hope we don't have the energy. We do have a ton of energy in the discard, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 7 in the discard, 8, 9, 10 accounted for. And yeah, we just bring in the Roaring Moon. And we Calamity Storm for 200, and we take the win. GG's. Now, that was a messy match. That was a messy match. I did not play that particularly well. I will be the first one to admit that. I think that in the middle of the game there, burning Frenzied Gouging when we did, with the Cross Switchers, was not the play. I probably should have just taken out the one that was already damaged with the Calamity Storm, and then we still have 230 HP Roaring Moons in there. However, we were able to take the big KOs when we needed to, put some pressure on our opponent, get it down to 1 prize, and unfortunately, they had overextended and put themselves in a position they could not get that last attack going. And yeah, it just came down to they didn't have the Giratinas anymore, and they could not get a one-shot on anything we had on the board. And we end up escaping with the win. We did get to show the Greninja. There was a world where we actually could have done it twice. They didn't take out the Greninja on the last turn, and there was the potential to Sada's Vitality Energy Switch again. They didn't end up playing a Manaphy. So yeah, maybe not the most optimal way of playing this deck. But we did kind of showcase what it can do. And there's another thing. We could have used Mew VMAX to copy Lost Impact and knock out a Giratina that way. So we did have some other options as well. Yeah, I'll take the win. GG's. We'll see what we're up against. If it's the mirror match, we'll definitely want to put the Morpeko in the active to get potentially blown out by a Roaring Moon. That has been it's been a pretty popular deck. I haven't seen it as much. Like when Charizard first hit, Charizard was everywhere. Okay, Iron Valiant. This match is potentially very annoying. Let's go, because yeah, they can soften up the Squawk. I think we have to use the Squawk in this deck. Okay, let's go. Do we actually have, do we have energy? I think we have to keep that for now. Let's go attach. Yeah, unfortunately, Mew and Squawkabilly are going to be liabilities here. Let's go get rid of Switch Cart. And let's go grab a Greninja. We could be playing into their trap. And yeah, we don't have the Morpeko, which is unfortunate. We're going to put the Greninja down. Yeah, and hopefully we don't run into, yeah, Iron Valiant just doing the most. Okay, let's go get rid of that. And let's go hit PokéStop and see what we get. Okay, some shoes. Oh, I wanted that Roaring Moon. I'm actually going to hold on to that for now with the intent of getting rid of it. I will get rid of an Ultra Ball and an Earth Vessel. And let's go grab the second Roaring Moon. Yeah, we only have 2 Roaring Moons. We've prized 1, which is unfortunate. I'm actually... Let's go and pass. Yeah, now we have a little bit of a dilemma here in the sense that... Ooh, Entei. Interesting. Interesting. I did see an Iron Valiant Entei did really well in an online tournament recently. This might be a variation that we have to cover. At some point, they hit a Nest Ball, and ooh, they lost an Iron Valiant. That sucks for them. Okay, they will get a second Iron Valiant down, and they can start dropping damage counters, and let's see how they play it. I do like that we have Cross Switcher handy. However, that's going to be our only Cross Switcher Gust. And they'll probably drop onto Mew or Squawkabilly, I would imagine. Actually, yeah, if they hit Roaring Moon twice, then we can't use Frenzied Gouging. And that's actually awful, now that I think about it. Okay, they're going to soften up the Mew instead. And they might be able to get a Donk here. 140. Oh, yeah. So if they hit... Oh, man. They can probably... Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah, we have to take the KO with Frenzied Gouging. Well, we can use... Yeah... Oh, this is annoying. We may lose the Roaring Moon here. Okay, let's see if they have the third hit. Second Entei down. Yeah, the Iron Valiant is so good at lowering the damage, lowering the HP, and then, oh my goodness. Yeah, if we can't Frenzied Gouging the Entei, then we're in trouble. And then even if we do Frenzied Gouging, then Iron Valiant can just very quickly just do a couple switches. Uh-oh. Here comes the Magma Basin. Get the charge, and they might get the Donk. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal if they've got the Switch card right here. They hit Rope. I don't want to lose the Greninja, though. I need to be able to get rid... Shoot, this sucks. This sucks. I think we have to get rid of the Greninja. That's awful. At least they softened it up to the point where we can go in with the... Let's go grab 2 Dark Energy. That's unfortunate. The whole point of this video is to try and get the Greninja play, and now we are not going to get the Greninja play. And we are... Let's go Professor Sada's Vitality. We'll attach to the fresh one. We do have some energy switches, so we can move the... yeah, let's go and take the PokéStop. I don't want them to have that. Let's go and move the energy off the one Roaring Moon to the other one. And we'll go and attach the third. Let's see if we can hit, like, Dark Patches or something. Ultra Ball and a PokéStop. Okay. I don't think we have much of anything in our hand otherwise. Let's go and retreat. And we will Calamity Storm for 220. And do we discard the stadium? Yeah, we have to discard the stadium. Hopefully, yeah, that's what I was looking for there. Lumineon can get us the third Roaring Moon, but unfortunately, we don't have... Oh, they're going to get some free retreating here. And they are weak to... They're not weak to dark. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's see how they play it now. They may just not have the switch outs to make this happen. Okay. They did burn their attach here. That is something to keep in mind. And they did lose one Iron Valiant, and they have not played a Rod. So we might be okay. They brick off of the... Oh, we're going to get Iono'd. Okay. Okay, Dark Patches would be nice. Had we had anything in the discard pile. This is actually kind of annoying. They are going to get Magma Basin down and put some energy on the Charizard. Now I am very annoyed because if we take this out, there's the Rod. If we take this out, we put ourselves in a position where we have no backup plan after this, right? We do get a Cross Switcher. We get an Energy Switch. We can't knock this out in one go unless we Frenzied Gouging, which I think we have to do. And they can use Radiant Charizard. Yeah, that puts us in a weird spot. Let's go and take these two cards. We do get a Morpeko and some Water Energy. Now, we can at least get 3 attachments here. As long as they don't play Iono, we can get 3 attachments. Hopefully, they end with an Iron Valley. I don't think they will. That's the problem. And now they just have to retreat twice. And we're dead. This is an interesting match. They've got some Gift Energy on. Oh, no. Was really hoping they didn't have like a double research situation here. Ooh, and if they've got double retreat, okay. Yeah, if they're going to take the donk here, we could be in big trouble. Okay. Yeah, if they have a second switch, we're in trouble. I hope they just bring in the Radiant Charizard. Oh, no. Oof. Oh, man. Iron Valiant is so annoying. We have to bring in Squawkabilly. And unfortunately, they're going to push it all the way down to 1 prize. So the only way we win, Sada's Vitality, Dark Patch, and we hit the... Oh, we can't hit the 4th. Oh, we could potentially hit a Cross Switcher here. That's the only way we win. And then Frenzied Gouging. So it is possible. It is possible. Unlikely, but it is possible. Let's see if we can hit the combo, though. Yeah, this is a crazy good deck. We're going to have to cover that sometime. Okay, so. Okay, Sada's Vitality. Let's go in Dark Patch. And let's go Sada's Vitality. 3 cards. Okay. Still in play. Still in play. We do get the Dark Patch. We get the 3. We need a Cross Switcher piece right now. Is there any other way we can thin our hand outside of this? I don't think so. PokéStop, Cross Switcher. No! Let's see. Actually, you know what? It might not be done. It might not be done. If we go and retreat. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Let's go and retreat. And we will... Let's go Calamity Storm. And you know what? Let's go attach... we'll attach energy to the Mew just in case. But let's go in Calamity Storm for 220. That was annoying. 1 Cross Switcher piece away. Now, they're going to have to find a bunch of pieces to still attack. We could potentially KO them with a Calamity Storm. I actually wonder what's going to happen here if we double KO. We might have to go to sudden death. Okay, they get the Magma Basin down. Okay, Calamity Storm is in play. It is in play. Oh, man, what's going to happen here? They have 9 cards. There's a lot they could cook with. They probably have no energy to attack with Iron Valiant, though. Laser Blade, that does 200. I'm just thinking if we play double switch. Uh-oh. If they've got one more energy, then we're dead. Oh, they're going to bench Squawkabilly to try and up the damage here. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $20, $40. It's not going to KO. I don't think they can KO here unless they can get a Radiant Charizard back. Okay, here comes Drapion. Interesting. I don't know if they can do it. I think we have not benched enough for them to hit the play. Let's see. And yeah, now we can absolutely just Calamity Storm anything they bench here. Okay, yeah, I guess if they switch, they could make it happen. But I don't know if they have it. Let's see. Okay, 190, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Okay. They're going to need, how much more stuff do they even have? They have probably one more switch. They probably have a lot of switch cards, though. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Do they have it? Do they have the combo, or was Roaring Moon able to hang on and take the win here? Oh, come on. This is killing me. And yeah, this is kind of an awkward matchup. We weren't able to bench. Yeah, the Morpeko would have just gotten blasted with all the extra movement. The Lumineon's a problem. I didn't like having to bench Squawkabilly and... Okay, yep, they get another switch. I guess if they have an Escape Rope in there, and that's actually kind of a problem, because yeah, if they can Escape Rope into the Mew and soften that up, then we're kind of screwed. If they just go into Entei right now, we win. They might have... No, they can't play boss. Let's see. Let's see. They may have a surprise Escape Rope into Iron Valiant, into Retreat. But I think if they just swing right now, we win. I run in the calculations, trying to figure it out. Can they do the thing? Softening up the Mew was a good idea. Man, down to 1 prize. What? I still need to fight this deck a lot more. This is only the second time I have seen Iron Valiant online. Uh-oh. Man, they just keep switching. Okay. And they will soften up the... Yeah, this gets us down to 190. I don't know if they can still do enough. Okay, they're gonna Super Rod, but it's too... They're bench locked right now. There we go. We get the win. Jeez, that was a weird one. That was a weird one. Yeah, losing the Greninja early was really annoying. However, Roaring Moon able to hang around there, land some big hits. Calamity Storm coming in pretty clutch. The Frenzied Gouging was annoying, having to use that. And yeah, we just get softened up to the point where we get KO'd with the Iron Valiant switching shenanigans there. But thankfully, we were able to... I think it was smart of us to not overbench at the end, which has actually been a big problem of mine when I played at Toronto Regionals. I think that was the biggest thing that I got punished for and they got stuck there. Now, I guess there was a world where they could potentially have roped into Mew and set up a KO there, but I think we ended up lucking out there and taking the win. GG's. And there we go. That is a look at the Roaring Moon package with Greninja. I love the synergy between the two. Greninja, like being able to have that extra snipe attack is really nice because this is a deck that can struggle against single prize decks. And you've got a little bit of an option here. It is tough to sequence for sure, but when it works, it's pretty sick. The other major variant is the Brute Bonnet one. I think we are going to cover that at some point. It does work a little better in the Roaring Moon Mirror match where you can get a little bit of poison damage, hit for 220, knock out the stadium, and then get that extra 10 poison damage to knock out a rival Roaring Moon without having to burn Frenzy Gouging yourself. So that's something we will look at another time. But for now, we just finished up the Roaring Moon Greninja package, which is actually my preferred way to play. I just find that it flows a little smoother, and I do like the flexibility of having Greninja as an attacker. But what say you? Which version of Roaring Moon do you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before we get out of here. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, in3rdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.